following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome to Barnesville High School. Get ready for the Trojans and the Wolverines from Wadena Deer Creek. The Wolverines 1-0. Barnesville Trojans 0-1 on the season, and it's the first boys basketball broadcast for me personally. I think it's our third one as a network, but so we'll see if I can get back into the swing of things after getting the rust off on the first girls basketball game, which came just a little bit short for the Barnesville Trojans. They would fall 67-66 against Perham in that girls' game from the other night. As far as the boys are concerned, Barnesville, as I mentioned, 0-1. They would fall 77-58 in the loss on the road to Detroit Lakes. Wadena Deer Creek 1-0 with a 77-62 win over Long Prairie Gray Eagle just the other night. Wadena Deer Creek, coached by head coach Kevin Tumberg and his assistants Alex Brockpaler, Noah Ross, and Ryan Nelson. The Barnesville Trojans at 0-1. Head coach Chad Suter and his assistants Tracy Hines, Jensen Beachy, and Dion Bredman. So we thank you for tuning in tonight here. And, not a whole heck of a lot to talk about as far as these two teams this season. We already went through that. Wadena Deer Creek 1-0 with that 76-62 win over Long Prairie Gray Eagle. But last season, the Wolverines would go a total of 10-9 overall. 3-3 in section, 7-7 in conference, 6-5 on the road, 4-4 when playing at home. Their QRF was an even 64.0, ranked 75 out of 125 in the class, in Class AA. Ranked 239 out of 401 in the state of Minnesota, and that is a recap of the of what Wadena Deer Creek did last year. They would split their final two games of the season. Matter of fact, let's backtrack a little bit further than that. They'd pick up wins against Bertha Hewitt in Park Rapids area, 71-30, 62-41 back on March 5th and 6th. And that would take them on the road to take on the Henning Hornets, which pretty much maybe depleted the team's energy for the rest of the season, as they would fall 80-75 in triple overtime to the Henning Hornets on Monday, March 8th. They would bounce off with a 60-47 win over Staples Motley, fall 58-53 on the road at Minaga, and then in the first round of the AA tournament, they would fall to the Perham Yellow Jackets 59-30, a game we had for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network last Thursday, March 18th. So as we take a look at Barnesville, of course, I don't think these two teams played last year, to be honest with you. No, they did not. So I'm going to have to do this the hard way and manually pull up Barnesville here. But of course, Adam Tonsfeld captured the scoring title last year for the Barnesville Trojans. There we go. There's what I'm looking for. Barnesville 0-1 on the year. 77-58 loss to Detroit Lakes, and then They would go 12-9 last year, 6-6 in conference, 5-6 on the road, 7-3 when playing at home. That's a pretty good home record for the Barnesville Trojans. QRF was 101.1, rated 27 out of 125 in Class AA, 111 out of 401 in the state of Minnesota. Open it up with 2 wins, 76-52 over Frazee, and then they would put an end to the longest winning streak that I'm familiar with, knocking off the Perham Yellow Jackets 67-53 in that second game of the season. But then they would lose the next 3, including an overtime game by 2 points to Breckenridge on the road against the Cowboys back on February 2nd. After those 3 losses, they'd rattle off a total of 4 wins, and then they'd fall to Perham the second time on the road at the Hive in Perham. Come off that with 58-52 and 66-64 wins over East Grand Forks and DGF. And then 81-64 loss to the Moorhead Spuds. That was the game where Adam Tonsfeld captured the high scoring record for the school. To this day, nobody has beat that, but we'll see how long that stands. And then 81-78, they'd get that overtime loss revenge against Breckenridge later in the season. Following the next 2 against West Central Area and Hawley, Knights on the road, Nuggets here at home. And then they'd pick up a win here against Detroit Lakes at home by 5 points, 67-62. Wrap up the regular season, 58-45 on the wrong side of the scoreboard at DGF. That would take them into the 8AA tournament, where they pick up a 72-60 win over Pelican Rapids, get a revenge win over DGF on the road, 59-56. That was an exciting game that I've still watched 1 or 2 times since last year. And then they would fall once again up the road. They'd go 1-2 against Perham last year, winning that first one, snapping their win streak, and then losing the next 2, including the one to end their season on March 24th. By a final score of 55-40. So once again, 12-9 last year, 7-3 at home last year for the Barnesville Trojans, and that is a recap of what these 2 teams did last season. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to get you and your family prepared for winter and the holidays. Grab the essentials like shovels, ice melts, sleds for the kids, gift wrapping paper, wreaths, and everything else you need for the Christmas holiday. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is also your Valspar paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. All right, welcome back here to Barnesville High School, and we want to say thanks to all of our generous sponsors. Some of them you just heard from. And the rest of them you'll hear from them over the course of the game here. Barnesville Senex, Ratzel's Pool Hall, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Dean's Bulk Service, the Barnesville Booster Club, Stein Seed, Mainline Grill, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Priority Real Estate, Agent Josh Wiechek and the Pitchfork, along with Purple Goose, Eatery and Drinkery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, and I don't think I forgot anybody, but if I did, I'll make sure to make it up to you. Let's put it that way. Once again, 1-0 for Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, a 77-62 win over Long Prairie Gray Eagle, and a 0-1 season so far for the Barnesville Trojans, 77-58 as the Trojans take the floor now for warm-ups, and the Wolverines in the white on the right side of your screen right now warming up as well. Once again, you can find us online. We got all sorts of places you can find us online: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That's 5 of them. I had to count them on my fingers. I think I got them all. But yeah, there's 3 reasons why I think you should follow one and or all of those places on social media. Well, you should follow Magnitude Sports on social media, and if you join at any of the dollar levels on our YouTube channel, we'll hook you up with a free Magnitude Sports T-shirt, in addition to all the other benefits that you can get with that and all that good stuff. Upcoming schedule tonight, well, we have a couple of wrestling matches on the air right now. We're on in Perham and we're on in Kindred with the 2 Trianglers. We're on here with boys basketball, and then we'll take tomorrow off, I think. Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll take tomorrow off and come back Thursday, and we'll see the Barnesville Trojans on the wrestling mat. It'll be a straight duel with the Moorhead Spuds. Starts at 6 p.m. Myself and Jesse will be here. I'll help Jesse start it off, and then I'll be taking off shortly after wrestling gets started, heading up to Glendon as the Dilworth Glendon Feltons will host the Barnesville Trojans in girls basketball. Jason and Lance will have the Perham Yellow Jackets and Frazee Hornets tomorrow night at 7:30 as well, right here on Magnitude Sports. Start over to the PA announcer now for our starting lineups and opening announcements, and maybe a break, depending on what they do at the national anthem.
Welcome to our friends from Wadena Deer Creek. For everyone's safety, we ask that parents closely attend to their elementary age children. Please keep them in the stands during the contest. Please refrain from walking on or across the court during the event. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask at this time to rise if you are able, remove any headwear, and face our nation's flag as we play our national anthem.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
All Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weechek, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back. National anthem just finishing up.
Tonight's game will be played according to the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and actions. What you do and say during this contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good spirit. Now, I'd like to make a special thank you tonight to a special Wadena Deer Creek fan who's also a Barnesville fan, Barb Lamb. I believe her married name now is Tumberg, and I believe that she's the coach's mom. She helped me with the Wadena Deer Creek names tonight. Thank you very much, Barb. Give her a hand.
And a special thanks to head coach Kevin Tumberg, who did the same for me. Some tricky ones on there, but I think we got them.
At guard, a sophomore, number 2, Teshi Lower. At forward, a senior, number 12, Isaac Christensen. At guard, a senior, number 23, Peyton Rondesvik. At forward, a sophomore, number 24, Josiah Calavig. And at guard, a sophomore, number 25, Peyton Church. Head coach of the Wolverines, Kevin Tumberg. Assistant coaches Ryan Elfering, Alex Brockpeiler, and Ryan Nelson.
All right, there's your starters for the Wolverines.
Here we go!
And now for the Barnesville Trojans.
Here's the starting lineup for your Barnesville Trojans! At guard, number 2, Jack Nielsen. A senior, number 4, Cameron Hang. A senior, number 13, Logan Ernst. A junior, number 15, Tate Inniger. And a senior, number 23, Ryan Rusted. Head coach of the Trojans, Chad Suter. Assistant coaches Tracy Hintz, Jensen Beachy, and Dion Bretman. Your officials for tonight's game are from the Tri-State Officials Association. They are Brett Lambrecht, John Plast, and David Thompson. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest.
All right, we'll put 18 minutes onto the clock, and we'll get ready here for this first boys basketball game of the season for me. First one for the Trojans at home, and the first one for the Wolverines on the road. And for those of you watching at Ratzo's Pool Hall on Front Street here in Barnesville, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you tip your servers. They absolutely deserve it. And for those watching at the main line and downer, exact same thing as Wadena Deer Creek will win the tip, and they'll get the ball first. With the ball there is Teshi Lohr. I'll rewrite that into my book. Coach told me I could abbreviate that one. That's Peyton Rotsfeld with the ball, and back to Lohr, and that shot a little bit off the mark, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Logan Ernst. Ernst, a couple quick passes into the hands of Ryan Rustad into the near corner. Rustad will pop it out top for a three out of the hands. Logan Ernst, 3-0 Barnesville. And a steal. 2-on-2, back the other way, and a loose ball, and nearly got away with the travel there, and it was stolen away by Lohr. Lohr will come back with the left hand, pop it into the hands of Calvig. Calvig struggling in the corner. It's swatted away there by Iniger, and the loose ball will go into the hands of Jack Nielsen. Nielsen with the right hand, hands it off there for Logan Ernst, and he'll float one up that goes strong off the backboard. Won't go. It'll remain 3-0 here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Back the other way here, Rotsfeld for the Wolverines. Can't quite see who was on the far side. It turns out to be Peyton Church. Church with the pink shoes, and Church with the pink shoes makes the first bucket for Wadena Deer Creek, and they're on the board. It's 3-2. 16:25 and counting to go here in the first half. Some quick passing. Rustad just inside the three-point line, knocks down the 18-foot double. And it's 5-2 now in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Lohr will bring it back over the timeline now, being guarded by Nielsen, who tried to come off a screen, and nice job by Nielsen to be aware of that and not allow it to what's the word I'm looking for? Mess up their defense. That's not the word I was looking for, but we'll go with it.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 13, Logan Ernst. That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Logan Ernst picks up the first foul of the day here for either squad. Inbounds pass comes in. They'll dribble it into the paint, kick it out near side. Rotsfeld for three, in and out won't go. And that one will be rebounded there by Calvig, and he'll get the bucket up and in.
Number 24, Josiah Calvig.
Nielsen now in the backcourt with a couple defenders pressuring him, and a nice skip pass to get through that. And Iniger to the hoop scores. 7-4 now, three-point advantage for the Barnesville Trojans here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Barnesville looking to bounce off that loss to Detroit Lakes, while the Wolverines looking to make it two in a row. And a nice job there by Isaac Christensen, who'll put the basket up and in, and it's a one-point game at 7-6. No ties or lead changes yet. A quick rocket pass was not quite handled there. Loose ball will be picked up by Rotsville. It'll go into the books as a turnover for Barnesville. Now they have it in the corner. Work it back into Rotsville here on the low post. Spins in the paint. Iniger will grab the rebound. Back the other way comes Nielsen. He'll get the screen from Iniger, pull up to the near wing. A couple passes later, Rustad has it on the far wing now, just outside the mid post. Little strong, nice aggressive rebound by Iniger. He'll pop it out. Nielsen for the three won't go, and the rebound comes down to Rotsville. So a couple of offensive boards for Iniger. He has two on the defensive side. He already has four. Three on the way. Rattles in and out, and Iniger has his fifth rebound now. It's his third on the defensive side of the glass. Back the other way, they'll give it to Iniger. He thought about the three. Now he fires it over to Rustad, who'll pull the trigger on a three. Rebound tipped around. Now another three on the way. That one won't go. Iniger will get his hands on it. Now the ball comes loose, and it'll be the Wolverines who will gain possession of the basketball. Just inside 14 minutes to go, and a one-point advantage here for the Barnesville Trojans. Lohr. Some nice dribbling moves, wide open. That's Church for three, and he got it.
3-point for the Wolverines, number 25, Peyton Church.
That's our first lead change of the game as the Wolverines take a 9-7 lead. Iniger nearly lost it on the pass there, and some nice defense by Peyton Church. They'll catch and shoot three there from Logan Ernst. And that one drops in. That one hit. That was a total brick off the back iron, and it still dropped in. And the sound effect proves my statement there. Logan Ernst with his second three now. We'll put three more on the board. And now it's 10-9 as lead change number 2 goes to the Barnesville Trojans.
24, Caden Zenzen.
Braden Bredman checking in. Caden Zenzen checking in. 3 and 24 are the new numbers out there for Barnesville. Long 2 on the way. Ernst left it a little short. Rebound by Zenzen underneath, and he's fouled.
Fouls on the Wolverines, number 25, Peyton Church. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans. Number 24, Caden Zenzen.
First trip to the free throw line for either team tonight. Zenzen will miss his first free throw. See if he can connect on the second one here, and he does easily. Put one more on the board, and it's now 11-9 as the Barnesville increases their 1 point lead to a 2-point lead here on the Ratzels Pool Hall scoreboard. Some nice defense there, and a loose ball picked up court to Iniger. Iniger to the hoop, tries to get his defender to commit, and he will patiently get the 2 points. Well done there by Tate Iniger. He has 4, and now the lead's up to 4 at 13-9. Driving the baseline is Rodsfeld. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow will favor Wadena Deer Creek. Okay, so now they're going to change their minds and give the possession arrow to Barnesville. I don't think the possession arrow was actually turned on to start the game. I think that's what the deal was. And when he flipped it, the arrow showed the Wolverines. And there's a steal there by Lohr. What a fantastic steal. Offensive rebound, and it'll drop in. Nice job there by Josiah Kelping. He gets 2 more, and it's now 13-11. It's a good one so far as that press is continued there by the Wolverines. Nielsen nearly lost it. He'll get it away to Rusted. Rusted one dribble, and he'll draw the foul.
Fouls on the Wolverines, number 12, Isaac Christensen. That's his second personal foul. First personal foul, team second. At the line for the second, 2 shots for the Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen. Checking in for the Wolverines, number 20, DeAndre Hammond.
Second one from Zenzen is also missed. He's 1 for 4 from the line today so far. And a chance for the Wolverines to tie, maybe take the lead, depending on who gets the ball and how wide open they are. Right now, Lohr, he's definitely one of those guys who could do that. And now teeing it up is Church. He hit one earlier. He'll miss this one, and the rebound comes down to Iniger. 4 defensive boards for Iniger. That one partially tipped. Now a loose ball. Barnesville struggling for it. And a foul is called, I believe. Foul's going to be on Barnesville.
Checking for the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus.
Maybe not. The referee put one hand in his ear and he... Yep. Okay. So I was right the first time. That one's taken away. I think the PA announcer meant to say Braden Bredman. I don't have a Zach Bredman on any of the rosters. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. Never mind.
Fouls on the Wolverines, number 2, Teshi Lohr. That's his first personal foul, team's third. Checking for the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter.
Inbounds pass will be triggered by Bredman. He'll fire it into Rustad, the far corner. Works the baseline. They'll pop it out here into the hands of Noah Kraus. Kraus into the game for the first time, and now will be stripped away and back the other way. The Wolverines will come looking to tie. Lost it out of bounds, and was there a foul? There might have been a foul, actually. No, it was just out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Wolverines. And maybe, oh, referee said he tipped the ball. I thought I heard a little bit of skin contact up here, but maybe not. Wide open, can he hit it? Yes, he can. Logan Ernst with his third three of the night. Increases the Barnesville lead to 5, 16-11. Logan Ernst with 9 points, Tate Iniger with 4, Ryan Rustad with 2, Caden Zenzen with 1 accounts for the scoring so far. That's Lohr with the shot, won't go. Rebound comes down to Kraus. Kraus will bring it all the way up the court himself and all the way to the hoop, and he's blocked. He is blocked easily there by Calvig. And now Calvig, coast to coast, all the way back off the block. He has 6 points, and now a steal. And back to Calvig, and he'll travel. It was some nice transition and passing there by the Wolverines, but on that pass back to Calvig, it got kind of tipped, and as a result, he had to shuffle his feet about a half a step too much. 3 turnovers for both teams, according to my numbers unofficially here, as we pull inside 10 minutes to go. And another loose ball is stripped away, and that's the 4th turnover for Barnesville, as Calvig will get the steal. Double teamed and a whistle. Stops the clock with 9:35 to go here in the first half.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen. That's his first personal foul, team's 3rd. Timeout, Wadena Deer Creek.
All right, so timeout has been called, and we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Inbounds pass will come in. 2 passes later, it's to Lohr again at the top of the key. Now he'll push it into the hands of, that's DeAndre Hammond. And now Church has it. Church being guarded there by Hang. Cameron Hang is senior this year for the Barnesville Trojans. They'll get it back here to Hammond. Hammond runs into a triple team and then almost lost the ball all the way back to the half-court stripe. He'll give it up there into the hands of Rodsfeld. Rodsfeld with the left hand will push off Zenzen with his right hand, switch the dribble, fire it over to Lohr. Lohr will put the ball to the floor, runs into a double team. Barnesville looking like they're playing a kind of a 2-1-2 zone with that one in the middle shifting back and forth to make it a 2-3-3-2 zone almost.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen. It's the 2nd personal foul, team's 4th. Checking in for the Wolverines, number 4, Lyric Howe, and number 33, Philip Ross.
Rouse will get the inbounds pass, give it back here to Rodsfeld. Rodsfeld now into the hands there of Hammond. Hammond back to Lohr. Lohr will back up in between the circles, and he'll reset here for the Wolverines. So they'll try and get a play together. Into the corner, and it's going to be a charge on Rodsfeld. He went in for the charge as he tried to pump the pass out to the corner for his teammate Hammond, who was open for an open three. But
Wolverines number 23, Peyton Rondesmith. That's his first personal foul, team 4.
So Once again, a little bit of pressure in the backcourt, and it's enough pressure to get the ball back. That's the 7th turnover now here for Barnesville, and they lose it right back. I'll stop the clock with 8:23 to go. Inbounds pass comes to Zach Bredman. And Iniger open for a 3. That one's a little bit off the mark. Rebound will come down to Hammond. Hammond picks up his dribble. He's in a little bit of trouble. Finally fires it over to Lyric Haug. If I'm saying that correctly. I think I am, because I talked to Coach and he didn't have any discrepancy when I said it that way. So Lower back to Haug. Haug running into a double team and loose ball. It's over the timeline. And it'll be picked up there by Bredman. Bredman to the hoop and scores. Nice job there by Zach Bredman to hustle and get that one, and could have easily let that one roll out of bounds or let Wolverines touch up on it for an over and back. Instead, he hustled, took it to the basket, laid it in for 2 off the glass. Makes it 18-13. 3 rattles in and out. That would have made it a 2-point game. And quickly up the court here, Ryan Rustad will pull up with the 16-footer. That one's a little bit off the mark, and the rebound comes down to Haug. Haug will bring it up court. Actually, correction, it'll be Lohr who'll bring it up court after he passed it away. Lohr tried to get that jumper from inside the paint. The rebound comes down to Zach Bredman. Bredman will slowly and bring it over the timeline. Tried the same move he did last time. Rebound snagged there by Wyatt Suter underneath. Now they'll get it back to Suter on the baseline, and he'll get his defenders to commit, and he gets it up and in. Nicely done by Wyatt Suter. 6:37 and counting to go as the Trojans have built their lead to 7. It's 20-13 here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Into the hands right now of Hammond. Hammond up to the top of the key, being guarded by Rustad. Now Lohr for 3. That one rattles in and out, and another rebound there for Iniger. Iniger will quickly move it up court there for Rustad. Can't get it to go, and flying in there was Cameron Hang. I think it's going to be out of bounds on him. We can definitely see the energy here for Barnesville tonight. They are all over the court, and they are just really aggressive on the boards on both sides of the court. Tate Iniger with 7 rebounds, according to my numbers, leads the way in rebounds for the team. Nice job there. There's a little floater by Peyton Church. Inside the paint, that high percentage 2 will go in after a whole bunch that rattle in and out for the Wolverines. Back the other way, and Cameron Hang will answer with 2 of his own. It's 22-15. Wolverines had the lead at 9-7, and then Barnesville took the lead back at 10-9, and they would not give the lead up as of yet. They're up 22-15 now as the clock comes to a stop with 5:43 to go here. We'll leave our clock set at 5:38 for a moment or two, as it'll be an inbounds pass here for the Wolverines, taken by Lyric Haug, a sophomore. He'll loft it in there for his teammate Philip Ross. That shot is up. That one won't drop in. Ooh, hitting the floor hard there, and a nice show of sportsmanship from both his teammates and the Barnesville Trojans there, helping him out. Stops the clock with 5:37 to go. Nielsen back into the lineup here. Will trigger the inbounds pass for Rustad, and Rustad will keep it. Rustad will slowly bring it over the timeline, give it to Nielsen high on the far side with 5:27 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Nielsen still with it. Bounces it into the high post and nearly taken away, and Suter is going to get called for the travel. He tried to toss it away before that happened, but couldn't quite get it out of his hands soon enough. 5 minutes and change. Lower with the basketball, nearly stolen away, but a nice grab there by Haug. And now it is stolen away. Credit that steal to Cameron Hang. And that's another turnover here for the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. Rustad will have it now up to the top here for Nielsen. Back over to Rustad on a catch and shoot 3. Nice arc, and he drops it in. And Barnesville cruising right now as they've now built their first 10-point lead of the game, 25-15. Lohr with the basketball, gets it into the hands of Church. He's made a couple threes today. That one's not going to go in though. And Cameron Hang with another rebound. Back over to Nielsen. Wow, a lot of passes there. Iniger has it. And a timeout is called. Tate Iniger with 6 points. Give the assist to Ryan Rustad. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to get you and your family prepared for winter and the holidays. Grab the essentials like shovels, ice melts, sleds for the kids, gift wrapping paper, wreaths, and everything else you need for the Christmas holiday. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is also your Valspar Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. You are invited to the Main Line in Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites, burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they're open for breakfast. The Main Line also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. The Main Line in Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Glendon. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School. The Trojans leading 27-15 with 4:21 to go here in the first half of play. Lohr will bring it up slowly over the timeline here for Wadena Deer Creek. Pass inside, there was some contact and a foul on Barnesville. Not sure on who, we'll find out soon though.
Falls on the Trojans, number 2, Jack Nielsen.
That'll be Jack's first. Team's 5th foul. Church thought about it, didn't pull the trigger. He's being guarded by Rustad. Church will bring it back into between the circles here to the helmet of the Trojan. Now he'll try and cut right down the middle, and he'll leave it a little too hard off the backboard. And Tate Iniger grabs rebound 29 here in the first half for the Barnesville Trojans, and he has 10 of those 29, Tate Iniger does. Wide open, nice passing. He'll tee it up for 3. Nice arc, a little bit off the mark. Rebound there by Nielsen. He has 5-3 on the defensive glass. Rustad back over there to Noah Kraus. Now up top for Nielsen. 27-15, 3.5 to go here in the first half of play. As they'll slow it down a little bit here is Kraus with the dribble. Now Rustad back over to Kraus and an elbow, and the ball will go back to Wadena Deer Creek.
That's his first personal foul.
The elbow came away from the ball down on the near baseline. 3:17 and counting to go here as Lohr brings it over. And that one's stolen away. Another turnover here for Wadena Deer Creek. Rustad with the basketball. Lob pass, far side. Nielsen thought about it. They'll get it back to Rustad on a couple passes later. Just inside 3 minutes to go here. Nielsen with the ball. Kraus, Rustad, catch and shoot. Too strong. Rebound comes down into the hands of Kalvig, and then another steal. That's the 11th turnover here for the Wolverines. 2:35 and counting. Rustad with the basketball. Back over to Kraus. Now Nielsen, now Kraus, Rustad. Rustad looked like he was maybe thinking about it. He'll try and lob it. It'll be tipped back to Rustad as the pass was intended for Nielsen. Catch and shoot. Iniger from 3, and he had a man in his face too. Tate Iniger knocks down the triple, 30-15. That 3's left a little bit short. Iniger gets another defensive rebound. 7 defensive, 4 offensive. And Ryan Rustad with the assist from Iniger puts 2 more on the board here for the Trojans, 32-15. Ever since Wadena Deer Creek took that 9-7 lead, they've been outscored 22
Falls on the Trojans
to 6,
4,
now
Cameron
22-8.
That's the second personal foul, team 7. Basket's good by the Wolverines number 23, Peyton Rondesmith. Checking for the Trojans.
Cameron
number 1,
Hang
Zach
picks
Bredman.
up his second.
Number 13, Logan Ernst.
Logan Ernst along with Zach Bredman checked into the lineup, and that will give Cameron Hang alongside Ryan Rustad a breather on the bench. And the free throw is in from Rotsville. He missed the first, made the second. Another 3 on the way. That one's a little strong. Loose ball. Wolverines come away with it and off the fingertips and out of bounds. And that will be another turnover here for the Wolverines. So 1:17 to go now here in the first half, and the Barnesville Trojans with a comfortable 32-18 lead. Here with a minute to go before halftime, we'll see what adjustments the Wolverines can make at halftime. They'll work inside there, and another nice pass across the paint, that extra pass. And now they'll get it out for a 3, and it's good. Logan Ernst has just connected on his 4th 3 of the night. 4, 5, 6 threes for the Trojans in this first half. 4 of them courtesy of Logan Ernst, the 5'11 senior.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 12, Noah Krause. That's his first personal foul, team's 8.
So 1-1 bonus.
For the Wolverines, number 25, Peyton Church.
Peyton Church has to make one to get one. He has 7 points right now. We'll see if he can make it 8. He will not. He will miss it, and there will be an immediate foul.
Fouls on the Wolverines, number 24, Josiah Callaghan.
No, I'm sorry. I guess that goes to the that foul goes to the Wolverines and not the Trojans. So we'll adjust that. 8-5 on the foul category. Bredman with the ball. Quickly get the ball lost after the pass. It was lost there by Logan Ernst. And that's taken away. Turnover per side. And Nielsen couldn't quite get it to drop in. It rolls off the rim. Back the other way, Lohr with the ball. And now a couple passes later, Church will tee it up for a 3. In and out, and it looked like it was good. Inniger will hustle and get the rebound. Another defensive board, puts the shot up at the buzzer and banks it a little hard off the Well, if you're a Barnesville fan, that was an entertaining one. If you're a Wolverines fan, it may have been entertaining for the first few minutes and not so much in the latter part of that first half. Well, like I said, we'll see what adjustments they can make. We'll add up some numbers, come back with your halftime show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street and get your family prepared for winter. All the essentials, shovels, sleds for the kids, furnace filters, boots, gloves, ice melt, and get free delivery when you purchase 10 or more bags. Don't forget, Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
You are invited to the Main Line and Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites, burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they're open for breakfast. The Main Line also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. The Main Line and Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Glendon. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610. Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex, call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back. We're at halftime here as the Barnesville Trojans have built themselves a 35-18 lead on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard. And, well, let's go over the numbers. We'll start with the visitors, the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, 1-0 on the season with that 77-62 win over Long Prairie Gray Eagle. And they had a total of, I had them down for 13 turnovers in that first half of play as they would score a total of 18 points. They are led right now by Peyton Church with 7, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. He has a three-pointer and two two-point baskets. And Josiah Calvig right behind him with 6 with three baskets. Peyton Rodsfield has 2. No, check that. He has 3. One basket. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And then 2 for Isaac Christensen. And that makes the Wolverines 1 of 3 from the free throw line, or 33%. You add those all up, it equals 18 points and 13 turnovers and assists for Teshi Lohr. I got Lyric Haug down for a defensive board. Peyton Rodsfeld down for a defensive board and a steal. Josiah Calvig with 3 rebounds, 2 of them on the defensive board, a steal and a block shot. And I might have missed a couple rebounds there for the Wolverines, but that's what I got written down. On the flip side here for the Barnesville Trojans, 35 on the scoreboard at the moment. And those 35 are split up like this. 2 for Zach Bredman, 2 for Cameron Hang, 2 for Wyatt Suter, 1 for Caden Zenzen, 7 for Ryan Rustad, including 1 3. Tate Iniger has 9, 1 3, and several rebounds. I have him down for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rebounds, with 8 of those 12 on the defensive glass. He has an assist too. And Logan Ernst with 12 points, all from 19-9 and beyond. He has 4 triples in the game, and the Barnesville Trojans as a team have 6 triples, courtesy of Logan Ernst, Tate Iniger, and Ryan Rustad. And they've taken a few more than that, and they've all looked pretty good coming out of the hands. You have to imagine if that continues, that the three-point threat could become something teams might want to worry about down the road here in the season. But Barnesville struck first, and they would build that lead up and hold on to it until Wadena Deer Creek got a basket to make it 9-7, and that would be the only lead that the Wolverines have had in this game, was when it was 9-7. Barnesville would score a three-pointer, courtesy of Logan Ernst, to take a 10-9 lead, and they have not given up the lead since then. So Barnesville took the lead at 10-9. Now they've built that lead up to 35-18. Since the final lead change, Barnesville has outscored the Wolverines 25-9. Rebounds. Well, let's start with the easier one. Turnovers. I had them down for 11 in that first half. Zach Bredman with 3 rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 defensive. Jack Nielsen, 5 rebounds, 2 offensive, 3 defensive. Cameron Hang, 3 rebounds and a steal, all 3 on the defensive glass. Noah Kraus, 2 defensive boards. Logan Ernst, 1 defensive board. Tate Iniger with those 12, with 8 of the 12 being on the defensive glass. Give Iniger an assist. Ryan Rustad, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive, 1 defense and an assist. Caden Zenzen with 3 rebounds. Or check that, 4 rebounds, 3 defensive, 1 offensive. And Wyatt Suter with 1 rebound, and I may have missed a rebound or 2, but it's pretty close to accurate. So fouls, I had Barnesville down for 8. 2 to Caden Zenzen, 1 to Logan Ernst, 1 to Noah Kraus, 2 to Cameron Hang, 1 to Braden Bredman, 1 to Jack Nielsen, and 1 to Zach Bredman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me double check something here. I knew that was off by 1. Yeah, I only had him down for 8. Cameron Hang, I believe, only has 1. I'm pretty confident Cameron Hang only has 1. We will see the next time Cameron Hang commits a foul if he has 2 or 3, and then we'll know if I'm right. But I'm pretty sure Cameron Hang at this point in time only has 1 foul. And that wraps up your halftime numbers. 1 of 4 for the Trojans from the free throw line. All 4 attempts taken by Caden Zenzen. He missed his first, made his second, missed his third and fourth. 25% from the line for Zenzen and as a team from the free throw line. So they're going over the second half starters right now. We're about 9 seconds away, so we'll just keep it right here, and we'll go to our second half scoreboard. I want to thank everybody watching. We want to thank our sponsors once again, including Barnesville Senex, Ratzel's Pool Hall, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Dean's Bulk Service, Barnesville Booster Club, Stein Seed, Mainline Grill, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Priority Real Estate Agent Josh Wiechek, and the Pitchfork, Purple Goose, and I think I missed one. That 3 is up and in. Calavig hits a 2-pointer, and I thought I hit the button there. Maybe I hit the start clock button, which is a good thing. That 3 is missed, and the rebound snagged there by Isaac Christensen. 35-20, 17 and a half to go here in the second half. with the basketball is Church. Ooh, and he got it before it went over the line. Nearly stripped away. They'll get it back to Church. Church will drive in on Iniger, and it won't go in. He'll get his own rebound, and he'll get fouled by Iniger.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 15, Kate Iniger. That's his first personal foul, team's first. At the line to shoot 2 shots. For the Wolverines, number 24, Josiah Calvin.
And the first one there from Calvig is no good. So they're now 1 of 4 from the free throw line in the game, and we'll see if he makes this one or not. He will. 2 of 5, 1 more point for the Wolverines, 35-21 here as the clock restarts. Inside 17 minutes and change to go. Rustad back over to Nielsen now. Nielsen puts the ball on the floor, and I can set it to Rustad, who will lob it into the corner. And then back to Rustad on the pass from Iniger. That one will be off the mark, and the rebound snagged there by Christensen. Up court quickly, and that one's in from Calvin. 35-23. It's a 5-0 run for the Wolverines here to start the second half. Baseline jumper rattles in and out. Iniger with the rebound. Iniger with 11 points. He leads the way right now. 37-23 as they'll work it over to Lohr. Will try a 3 of his own. That one's off the mark. And another rebound recorded for Iniger. He now has 14 rebounds. Nielsen will try for a 3. Didn't quite have the arc on it that he needed. Iniger trying to get his defender to commit into the air, but a nice job there by Calvig to not do just that. Quick pass into Rustad. Rustad trying to weave his way through a triple team, and he got it. 39-23 now as Rustad moves a point closer to the double-digit club with 9. He'll try the 3. That one's off the mark. Offensive rebound, I believe, by Church. Don't check that. It was by Ronstadt. And he'll draw the foul.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 4, Cam Hain. That's his 3rd personal foul, team 2nd. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Wolverines, number 23, Peyton Ronstadt.
So now Cameron Hain does indeed have, he did indeed have 2. So now he has 3. He'll come out. Caden Zenzen will come in. Zenzen with 1 point. It came from the free throw line in the first half. 39-23 at the free throw line is Rotsfeld. He missed his first one, and he'll make the second one. (39-24). Check that. I meant to say he made both. Rustad with it, being guarded by Lohr. Rustad sends it back here for Kraus. Ernst. I'll get it right. Ernst will tee it up for 3. Yes, he got it! 15 points for Logan Ernst, all of them from behind the arc. 42-24 on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. And Lohr will have it. He'll get it to Church. Church with the right hand, dribbles into the paint and lost it. Zenzen will pick up the loose ball, and he'll eventually pick up the steal. Turnover here for the Wolverines, and that one is in. Logan Ernst scores his first points from inside the 3-point arc. 44-24, and it's a 20-point lead now here for the Trojans. JV game went to Barnesville by the final score of 53-18, and that is Ronsfeld with the 3. 44-27 now. Barnesville working around the perimeter. Get it inside there for Zenzen. 1 dribble into the paint. Can't get it to go. He'll get his own rebound and follow it up with 2 points. Nice job there by Caden Zenzen. He'll get the offensive board too. 3 on the way, way too strong. Rebound easily there for Nielsen. Nielsen up court, and Zenzen, was just a little bit too far under the basket. Got rejected by the bottom of the backboard. But you can definitely tell that Barnesville's trying to push the tempo of this game. It started in the first half, and they have not let up yet, and that'll be an air ball out of bounds out of the hands of Calvig.
Checking for the Wolverines, number 33, Philip Ross.
Philip Ross will come in, take the place of Rodsfeld. Rustin, 20-footer. Bingo, he got it. 49-27 now. Barnesville cruising. And that pass nearly kicked and turned over. And he's trying to draw the offensive foul. Couldn't get the shot to go. And nice job there by Ross to get his first points of the game. And that will be a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. I want to say hi to Anna, who's watching from class today. Thanks, Anna, for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. And wherever you may be tuning in from, we hope you're enjoying the game as well. 12:53, actually 12:58. Rustad has the basketball now, and they'll lob it over here to Nielsen. Nielsen tried to pump fake his defender Lohr, 2 versus 2. Now Rustad has it again. Rustad back to Nielsen, quickly into the corner, catch and shoot. Logan Ernst, I think that's the first 3 he's missed in his last 6 or 7 attempts. Quickly back down the other end, maybe got away with a travel, maybe not. That ball stripped away, it ends up in the hands there of Rodsfeld, and it'll be a foul on Barnesville.
Number 23, Peyton Ronstead. Fouls on the Trojans. Number 23, Ryan Rusted. That's his first personal foul, team's third.
So 3 team fouls here for the Trojans, still none for the Wolverines. And the free throw is in.
Number 1, Zach Bredman. Number 40, Wyatt Suter. Number 12, Noah Cross.
1 for 2 in the first half. He's 3 of 3 in the second half from the free throw line so far today. Bredman sneaks it over there into the hands of Noah Kraus. I believe that's Russ. No, that's Zenzen. Now a couple passes later, back out to Kraus. Kraus to Bredman. Bredman back to Kraus, back into the corner. Ernst for a 3. Yes, he got it!
Logan Ernst, score!
That's his 6th 3 of the night. He's 6 shy of tying the magnitude record. Give 2 more points here to the Wolverines. And now we'll give them 3 more points as Lohr scores. That's his first points of the night, actually. And now Bredman will try and respond. It'll rattle in and out. Back to Lohr over the timeline. He'll go up against Bredman, run into a double team, nearly lose it. He'll get the pass across the 3-point stripe there to Christensen. Into the corner, catch and shoot. That's Church for a 3. He got it.
3-pointer by the Wolverines, number 25, Peyton Church.
52-38, Logan Ernst. He will not get it, but Zenzen's there for the rebound. Ball was blocked. Now it's tipped around. That was a block shot for, and I believe it was Philip Ross who got the block.
Wadena did green pass by number 25, Peyton Church. Taking for the Wolverines, number 20, DeAndre Hammond. Timeout, Barnesville. Full timeout.
So Barnesville will call a timeout here to slow things down, and we'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School here. 10:50 to go in the first half of play, or second half of play, excuse me. And Redmond will inbound the ball here into the hands of Noah Kraus. He'll bring it over the timeline with 10:45 to go. And out of bounds, and it's a turnover, and it'll go back to the Wolverines. So Lohr will bring it over the timeline. Lohr with the left hand, switches to the right hand to get around Bredman, pumps it to Church in the corner. Now back to Hammond to Lohr. Lohr runs into a double team, skip pass over to Church. Church back to Lohr. Lohr still being harassed by Bredman, now into the corner for a three, and it's in!
3-pointer by the Wolverines, number 23, Peyton Rodsefet.
Rodsefet has woken up here in the second half for Wadena Deer Creek. 52-43. A couple more of those. It's down to a 9-point game right now. And just at one point, Barnesville was leading by 20. 52-43, 9:47, 3 from Church. That one won't go. And a quick pass up here to Logan Ernst. Ernst with the Euro step to the basket, and what will be the call? It'll be a foul on the Wolverines. It'll be their first of the half.
Fouls on the Wolverines, number 20, DeAndre Hammond. That's his first personal foul, team's first. At the line to shoot 2 shots from the Trojans, number 13, Logan Ernst.
Logan Ernst, this is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one will not rattle itself in.
Second for the Trojans, number
52-43. 9:37 to go here in the second half on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard. Jack Nielsen back into the lineup here for Barnesville, and Ernst's second free throw is in.
Second for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
And Tate Iniger will check back into the lineup as well. So Ernst makes one of two from that trip to the line. Increases the lead to 53-43. And now Iniger will grab another rebound. He has 15 rebounds to go along with 11 points, officially a double-double. And a nice move there by Zach Bredman. Church to Lohr. Back over here into that's Ronsfeld being guarded by Zenzen, and it's off Zenzen's right sneaker out of bounds, and it'll remain Wolverine basketball. They'll pass it up top here for Lohr. Lohr put the ball to the floor, into the paint, and the spin move got it up and in.
Wolverine basket by number 2, Tesh Lohr.
Tesh Lohr with 5 points, all 5 of them here in the second half. Back the other way, Nielsen. Now Zenzen with the rebound, too strong, and the defensive board will go to Rodsfeld. Caden Zenzen with 5 offensive boards. He has 8 total now, according to my numbers unofficially. 55-45 and a 10-point lead here. Wolverines looking to trim it down to 8, if not 7. And they're going to try for the 7, and that one will bounce in and out. It'll be swatted into the hands there of Hammond. Now Hammond will get it back after he passes it away, and he'll travel.
Checking for the Wolverines, number 24, Josiah Callahan.
Stops the clock with 8:16 to go. Bredman with the ball, being harassed there by Hammond. And Bredman spins into the paint, and he will get fouled. I thought it was going to be a travel for a moment, but he will get fouled first. But man, he made some aggressive moves to the hoop there. Normally the type of moves you don't see a guy with, not to say anything negative, but he's one of the shorter guys on the team, and you don't expect him to do stuff like that. Yeah, he's doing it. Lob it into Zenzen. 7:59 to go. Zenzen falls to the floor, and the loose ball is picked up, and it'll go into the hands of Lohr. Lohr to the hoop. Try the reverse layup. Rebound there by Rotsfeld, and a jump ball is called. It'll favor Barnesville. 7:48 to go here in the second half. So Nielsen will bring it up the court here. Once again, 20-point lead has been trimmed to 10. Iniger to the hoop and in. Nicely done. He started just inside the three-point line, made a little spin move off the screen, and back the other side. It's Calvig with the three.
24, Josiah Callahan.
But Iniger showing some impressiveness in this game. He has the ball right now here in the near corner. Lobs it over, wide open for three. Nielsen will leave it short. And the rebound there to Wyatt Suter.
Fouls on the Wolverines, number 25, Peyton Church. That's his second personal foul, team's third.
And that's a step back three. That one will not go. Rebound snagged there by Calvig. Calvig with 7 rebounds and 3 on the offensive boards. And I was looking down in my stat book. It looks like a turnover for Wadena Deer Creek. .647 and counting to go here in the second half. Bounce pass to Iniger. Now they'll get it back to Nielsen. Nielsen down to the baseline. Zenzen has it. High post. Lobs it over. Iniger will try for a three. Yes! He got it! Give the assist to Caden Zenzen and the three-pointer to Iniger. 60-48, make it 60-50.
Wolverine basket number 25, Peyton Church.
Peyton Church, the sophomore, gets that last bucket. Iniger gets blocked from behind, but it goes into the hands of Zenzen, and Zenzen draws the foul. I'm not sure who got the block on that, but he blocked it right into the hands of Caden Zenzen.
That's his second personal foul, team fourth.
And we'll have a substitution here as Isaac Christensen, the senior, comes in for DeAndre Hammond, a sophomore. Zenzen will miss the free throw.
Pretzels and hot dogs at the concession stand are now half price.
And quickly up the court here. And he'll hand it off. I don't know, he had a shot there, and he probably should have taken that shot. I mean, it was it's always a player move to make that extra pass, but I think he had a better chance at a shot there than he did the pass. And obviously, by what happened there, I was proven right. And Zach Bredman, I thought for a moment he traveled there, as it certainly looked like he was full intention to pass that one into the corner. Tate Iniger will pick it up, and I just really like what I see here from Zach Bredman today. 64-50.
Wolverine basket by number 2, Teshi Lohr.
That's 7 points for Lohr now. 3 for Nielsen, left it short. Zenzen with the rebound. He has now, I have him for 10 rebounds now.
Basket by number 24, Keegan Zenzen. Basket's good. He's fouled by the Wolverines, number 24, Josiah Calladay. That's his second personal foul, team's 5th.
So it looks like Cameron Hang, along with Ryan Rusted, will check in. But first, the Wolverines take a timeout. We will too. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, welcome back. Coming out of the Wolverines timeout. It is 66-52 with just inside 5 minutes to go here in the second half. The Barnesville Trojans with the lead. 4:55 to be exact. 5 team fouls for Wadena Deer Creek, and they picked up 3 of those 5 here in the last minute or so of gameplay. Caden Zenzen at the line. He made the shot. It's a and one opportunity. And he will convert on that and one opportunity. $67-52 now here. 3 on the way, and that one, it hits the wire, and that'll be out of bounds. They'll go into the books as a turnover and not a missed shot, at least in my eyes anyway. So Hang with the ball now. Gets it up top here for Bredman. Catch and shoot, Ryan Rusted for 3. That one's off the mark, and another rebound there by Suter. Cameron Hang has 4 points to match his jersey number, and it's 59-52. Or 69-62, excuse. Wow, 69-52. There we go. And I'm surprised that they didn't whistle him for a foul there.
Number 23, Peyton Ronsfeld.
In my humble opinion, let's try that again. Ronsfeld should be at the line shooting an and one right now. But Trojans getting away with one. Nice pass from Zenzen into the hands of Suter. Zenzen with his 3rd assist. Suter with 4 points now, and he has 4 rebounds to go with that. 71-54 as Lohr has it. Now back to Lohr. Lohr being harassed there, and now he runs into a triple team, puts it up, and it's too strong. Caden Zenzen with the rebound. He'll put it into the hands of Rusted. Rusted along the near sideline, pumps it up top there for Bredman, who swings it over. Corner, pass across, and last time it was Zenzen to Suter. This time it's Suter to Zenzen. The only difference is that Zenzen didn't make the basket, but he will go to the free throw line.
Teshi Lohr, that's his 3rd personal foul, team 6th. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 24, Keaton Zenzen.
And Zenzen will connect.
Checking for the Wolverines, number 4, Lyric Howley.
7 points, 6 of those 7 for Zenzen here in the second half. I want to say hi to Gina, who's watching. Got a few incidents with the cords above the basket over the last couple seasons here. 72-54. Out of bounds and an inbounds pass here for Bredman. Bredman will lob it up into, that is Zenzen. and now opens Bredman for three. In and out. Rebound comes down to Calvig. That is his 10th defensive rebound. I have him for 14 total. And a steal and another turnover. And to the basket, it rolls in for Ryan Rusted. 2 more points, and now it's a 20-point lead once again. That one rattles in. Lyric Howell. 2:27 and counting to go here in the second. Here's Bredman, little baby hook that drops in. Nice. 76-57 now, 2:14 and counting to go. Lohr inside, loose ball, and nicely done there. Being patient. Calvig gets 2 more. And back the other way before I could even hit a button or right in the basket. Caden Zenzen gets a basket. So it's 78-59. Now we're all caught up. 3-pointer on the way. Oh, that one looked like it was going to go in too, but it'll be missed by Howell. Going to be rebounded by Cameron Heng. And a whistle and something on the floor. It's an official's timeout.
Checking for the Wolverines, number 33, Philip Ross, and number 14, Charlie Bushinger. Checking for the Trojans, number 3, Brady Bredman.
So we'll have some new faces in here for Barnesville and for the Wolverines. So it looks like Carson Hagen along with Braden Bredman will be the guards in the backcourt. Forwards appear to be Owen Riddle along with Isaac Maniveau. And then the big guy down low will be number 21. I don't have him on the roster.
By number 20, Isaac Maniveau.
It might be Brendan Thorkeldson. Or is that 20? It's 20, it's not 21. Oh no, it is 21. So I believe that might be Thorkeldson, but I'm not 100% sure. 80-59. A minute to go, minute 5. And a loose ball picked up there by Charlie Bushinger. With the basketball now is Lyric Howell gonna whistle, and that will allow our clock to catch up. 52.2 seconds to go. Not sure what the whistle was for. I'm guessing a foul on Barnesville.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 21, Johnny Robin. His first personal foul. Team's 4.
Okay, it is not Thorkeldson like I thought. The PA announcer said it was somebody else, so not sure who that is.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 11, Carson Hagen, his first personal foul, team 6, team's 5th.
All right, just got confirmation. It was indeed Thorkeldson.
For the Wolverines, number 14, Charlie.
He is a 6-foot freshman for the Trojans. And that free throw missed off to the side by Bushinger. $80-59. And that one's in, 80-60. $30 seconds even to go. With the basketball now is Riddle. Riddle up top here for Bredman. That's Braden Bredman. Bredman inside there for Thorkeldson, and he'll go to the line to shoot.
Fouls on the Wolverines, number 3, Nicholas Briggs. That's his first personal foul. Team 7 at the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 21, John Robidoux.
Okay, it's John Robidoux and not Thorkeldson. Okay, Robidoux is number 33 on my other roster. We'll guess he's wearing 21 today. So. He made both of them, so we'll give 2 more points here to the Trojans. And Rabadou, who's wearing number 21 and not 33, has 2 points. And now that we got that straightened out, let's see, that is Sheto Lower, and that'll be your final score.
Wolverines 60.
All right, well, that'll do it. 2 teams will shake hands. 82-60 your final. The Barnesville Trojans moved to 1-1 on the season, while Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines fall to 1-1 on the season. We'll add up some numbers, come back with your post-game show, select the player of the game, and so much more coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street and get your family prepared for winter. All the essentials, shovels, sleds for the kids, furnace filters, boots, gloves, ice melt, and get free delivery when you purchase 10 or more bags. Don't forget, Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. You are invited to the Main Line in Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites: burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they are open for breakfast. The Main Line also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. The Main Line in Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Glendon. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back. 82-60 is your final score here in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. And if I do the math on that really quickly here, because that was the one thing I forgot to do during the commercial break. Barnesville beat Wadena Deer Creek in that second half, 47-42 after a 35-18 lead at halftime, to bring us to our final score of 82-60. unofficially had them down for a total of 17 turnovers for the Barnesville Trojans, 5, 10, 15, 19 turnovers for the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, according to my numbers unofficially. Individual numbers, Tesh Lohr with all 7 of his points in the second half. Lyric Haug with a 3-pointer in the second half. Isaac Christensen with 2 points in the first half. Charlie Bushinger got a free throw late coming off the bench. He had 1. DeAndre Hammond with a basket in the second half. He had 2. Peyton Rodzenfeld, I had him down for 15 points, scoring 10 of those 15 in the second half. Josiah Calvig had 16 points. Peyton Church with 12 points, and Philip Ross with 2. You add those all up, that goes into 60 for the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. Well, for the Barnesville Trojans, Zach Bredman with 6, Cameron Heng with 4, had Logan Ernst leading the way with 24 points. Tate Iniger, we're not too far behind with 18, and Ryan Rustad right in the neighborhood there with 14. Caden Zenzen, 2 behind with 12. 2 apiece for John Robidoux and Wyatt Suter. And that wraps up your individual scoring for the Barnesville Trojans. We'll take one more timeout. We'll select our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. Well, it's time now to select your Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game. And, man, it could go to like 3 or 4 people, but I think, I think we're going to hand it to Tate Iniger. Honorable mentions to Caden Zenzen, who had a spectacular night. Most of that came in the second half. Ryan Rustad, pretty even in the first half and the second half. Matter of fact, he was exactly even. He had 7 in the first half, 7 in the second half, courtesy of a 2-3-2 in the first half and a 2-3-2 in the second half. So he had a perfect duplicate of half number 2 in comparison to half number 1. And then Logan Ernst, of course, he'll get honorable mention. 24 points, had a total of 4, 5, 6, 7 3-pointers in the game. But the reason why Tate Iniger with 18 is going to be our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game is because not only did he score the 18 points, he had, let's see here, 3, 5, 7. He had 9 in each half. He had, I had him down for 3 assists, unless I missed one. But he took 10 rebounds off the boards on the defensive glass, which could potentially take 20 points away from Wadena Deer Creek, and they ended up winning by 22 points. He also grabbed 5 rebounds on the offensive glass, which could, and if I remember correctly, I think maybe all but one of those offensive rebounds resulted in second chance points. So 8 points off his 5 offensive rebounds. Tate Iniger, in addition to his 18 points, taking about 20 points away from the Wolverines and saving 8 of 10 points for the Barnesville Trojans on offensive rebounds. He just was really an all over the place player, and he really put in a lot of effort and a lot of hustle in today's game. So Tate Iniger will be our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game. The 6'2 junior with 18 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists. And maybe I missed a couple stats in the course of that game for Tate Iniger, our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. Coming up on the schedule for the Barnesville Trojans, they will have a home game here on Friday against Perham. And Jason, I'm not sure who's going to be tagging along with Jason, but Jason will have the play-by-play on the boys' game, and then I'm going to be traveling over to Kindred to do the girls' game on Friday for the Barnesville Trojans, as they will play the Kindred Vikings. That should be a fun one. And then the boys will go on the road on Tuesday and Thursday at Breckenridge, at DGF. The game at DGF will be on Magnitude Sports. And then they'll have a home game against Frazee, and then they will be on the 29th and 30th. It says at Wilmore. I believe that's the holiday tournament at Perham. They'll be taking on Wilmore and one other team, if I'm not mistaken. And the girls will have a couple games in that tournament as well. We'll have all 8 of those games, the 4 for Barnesville and the 4 for the other teams, live here on Magnitude Sports on December, is it 29th and 30th or 28th and 29th? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's the 29th, 30th, but I'll have to double check, and you can also double check our schedule as well. At Holly on January 4th, and then home against Warroad and BGMR, Badger Greenbush Middle River. That's part of a multi-team invite tournament here at Barnesville High School. There will be a total of 8 games or 4 games. I can't recall, but whatever that number is, we'll have all of those games for you here on Magnitude Sports. Then they go on the road to take on the Park Rapids Area Panthers on Tuesday, January 11th. Back home against Minnewaska Area and Pelican Rapids on January 14th and 18th. Catch both those games here on Magnitude Sports. And then on the road to finish the season at Crookston and then at Perham on Magnitude to wrap up the regular season. I'm sorry. That's not going to wrap up the regular season. That's about halfway through the regular season. But anyways, that game will be on Magnitude Sports. And then home against DGF, and then on the road at Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal. I believe that game's going to be on TV, but I'm not sure which channel. May want to double check the our school schedule for Barnesville. The notes might be on there. February 10th, they're back home against Breckenridge. Frazee is a doubleheader with the boys and girls at Concordia. And then home against Hawley and New York Mills. On the road at Pelican Rapids. Home against West Central Area and Wheaton. And then they'll finish the regular season on Friday, March 4th, on the road at EGF. And that'll take us into the section tournament with the play-in game scheduled for March 10th. Quarterfinals on March 12th. Semifinals on March 15th. And the section championship on March 18. So the Barnesville Trojans improved to 1-1. The Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines fall to 1-1 on the season. And we thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast today. And we encourage you to follow us on all of our social media outlets and all that other good stuff. Our new website should hopefully be up before the end of the week. What day of the week is it? It's Tuesday. I'm hoping it'll be up before the end of the week. You can find it at Magnitude SN at midnight tonight. Our current website goes extinct like the dinosaurs, and we'll just have to wait patiently for the new one to come up and be up and running. So, but we certainly appreciate you tuning in. And once again, your final score one more time here from the Barnesville High School gym. It's the Barnesville Trojans 82 and the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines 60. Your Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game goes to Tate Iniger. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.